name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Sunday, the 17th of July, we have an 8-race program at Hollywoodbets Greyville on the poly track. The first race goes off at 12:20. Race 1 is obviously the first leg of the bipot. It's a maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1,400 meters. I'm joined in the GTV Preview Studio by Rahil Radhakrishna. But before we get to him, let's have a look at a replay of number 3, Devils and Dust, when finishing third at Hollywoodbets Greyville on the 11th of June.
Hold my hand, tight gap. She squeezes her way through, and now she moves forward to join the leaders. Sea Cruise, Fear Meta, they further back. Hold my hand showed a lot of guts, a lot of courage, and went through that gap and runs away. Sea Cruise second, Lurox, then comes Devils and Dust. Hold my hand in a race of her own, she'll win this with a little bit of style. Hold my hand, the winner, second, tight. Devils and Dust is involved with Sea Cruise, and then came Lurox.
Well, there we saw Devils and Dust in action when finishing third, about 4 lengths behind Hold My Hand. Has had a run since, another disappointing run to be fair, when a well-beaten fourth behind Bell Starbuster. Rahil, welcome to the show. Very tricky start to the bipot, this maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1,400 meters. It's definitely not a strong race. Minstrel Gallery, the early weak favourite at 7-2, Devils and Dust at 4-1. Horse that I quite like, number 8, Royal Venus, 4-1. And of course there is a well-bred first timer in the form of number 5, Can't Fool Me. What do you make of the race? I think it's a very difficult start to the bipot.
You certainly are spot on, Graham. I think in this leg you have to include quite a few horses. My narrow first choice is going to be number 9, Minstrel Gallery. She does have the beating of the second pick in the market in the form of Devils and Dust on a line through Mysterious Girl, and of course behind Bell Starbuster. Minstrel Gallery did finish ahead of Bell Starbuster, so I think she'll get the better of Devils and Dust. And I think the key with her is that they are dropping her back in trip to the 1,400. She didn't seem to see the 1,600 meter trip out, so I think back to the 7 furlongs, it's going to suit her nicely. Despite the wide draw, I think that she'll be in the firing line. I think you have to respect horse number 4, Aspusterki, the 2-year-old daughter of Coup de Grace, with the 4 kgs off the back. She has a neat draw. I think she's needed a bit of time to get to learn about racing, and she has to be included. And then number 10, Alto Alex, has the worst of the draws to contend with. But if we just go to that penultimate run, she wasn't beaten far behind My Sharia Moore. She moved up to a point, and I thought she could make some nice improvement back on the poly track.
There are any number of these fillies that can improve. I'm certainly going to include at least 3 or 4 runners in the opening leg of the bipot. I'm not going to leave out the first timer, number 5, Can't Fool Me. This race won't take a lot of winning. Royal Venus, I'm expecting a lot of improvement. I think I agree with you. Minstrel Gallery, probably my narrow first choice. You've mentioned a few others. Fanny Bronkhorst is in town with Act of Mercy. Had many chances on the Highveld, but brings possibly superior form into the race. So there we go. It's a very trappy start to the day's racing. A very difficult opening leg of the bipot, this maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1,400 metres. Off at 12:20. Consensus that perhaps number 9, Minstrel Gallery, is the one to beat. We're not on the same page when it comes to the dangers. I quite like Royal Venus and Can't Fool Me. And we both obviously suggest that Devils and Dust should be there and thereabouts. But Rahil likes a little bit of Aspusterki. And over the page to number 10, Alto Alex. That's how difficult this opening leg of the bipot appears to be.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together. And to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.